Guess we'll see. Alrighty. Don't think I have zoom on this webcam, so I can't zoom out. Otherwise I would try to zoom out a little bit. Doesn't look like I do. I really need a better webcam, but maybe later on. Or I can go back to the iPhone, one or the other. So today I finished the Subaru. I painted it over the weekend. It looks really good. Wasn't difficult. And the only thing I made a mistake on, well, I tried to mask the windows and didn't really peel off very well. And I painted this the wrong color. It's not supposed to be body color. It's supposed to be semi. Hey, Sandwich. This is supposed to be semi-gloss black, I think. Yes. So that's that. Not a big deal. So today I'm going to work on the decals. I probably won't finish in one day. I don't think I will. But it looks really good. I like it. Let me show you the other cars real quick. So this is the car that I built on the first stream. Ah, the paint never comes out as good as I want it to. There's the guy. Audio's robotic. Okay, give me a second. I'm trying to use this mic. There's probably a little delay, so let me ask you, does this sound a little better? Testing 1, 2, 3. Okay, then let me switch back to the audio device then. I try to use this. How about now? How about that? Is that better? Okay, good. So that's the webcam. Microphone. Then I got to figure out another time why the other microphone doesn't work. I actually ran into another streamer that had the same problem. Her voice sounded robotic. Okay, so here is that holiday buggy. I painted the roof here and the lights. And what else? The jerry cans. Did my best to paint the driver. If you look closely, it doesn't look that good, but you know, out. Echo. Other mic is still on. Very possible. Let me see. How about now? Do you still hear an echo? Do you hear me at all? Okay, good. I still have to play around with this. Still not super familiar with everything. So here's a holiday buggy. It looks pretty fun. So I have 3 cars complete. And if I were to pick one to drive around, this, actually 4, including the Neo Fighter, this would be one of the contenders. The only problem is these tires, I'll be restricted only to off-road, and I don't know about that. And here's the Porsche. I wish I had tinted the windows now. It's another one of those things. I'll take a picture later, Sandwich. But I think my body is riding a little too low right now. So I think the front needs to come up a little bit. And we'll see how that looks. But right now I feel like it's going to scrape the front wheel. And I don't know if you can notice this or not. If you can see this wheel well, it covers the wheel pretty much. I wonder if I should be using the wider wheel nuts on the back. So we'll see. Yeah, you know what? I did the best I can. I painted the mirrors and the wing. And this part right here, the two mounts, I can't see. These two mounts are supposed to be black, and I have the paint. I even masked it. I ended up not painting it because after I butchered the driver, I'm not gonna use a brush anymore. I'm just gonna let it be. Nobody will know. Yeah. So I'll try to work on that. Okay, let's see. So the Subaru is, oh, let me show you. I fixed the arms. I took out the ESC, by the way. I used it in the Porsche. The reason is both the Porsche and the Holiday Buggy and the Neo Fighter, as a matter of fact, had mounted switches in a spot, like really with screws and everything, and it would have looked bad if there was just a hole on the bottom of the chassis, whatnot, or in the back. So I'm using all the TT-02s on those, and here I'll probably just throw in whatever. I have a 1060 laying around that I took out of, I don't remember which one I took out of, but I can swap that in here. And what else? Yeah, so this was interesting. I also recovered one of the servos. Oh, I took it out of the Power Wagon. No, I took it out of the 3 Racing crawler. Took the servo out of there. Okay, so let's work on the Subaru body. Widen holes to 0.8 millimeters on top of chassis. Make antenna. I don't have an antenna, so I'm not going to do that. Cut away. Position, body top glass, and are there really that many antennas? Or talking about the receiver antenna or what? Yeah, 8 hours of decals. Oh, really? It took you that long? I hope it doesn't take me that long. Let me turn the monitor so I can see the chat a little bit easier. All right. The paint on this wasn't that difficult. It was a mental block. I'm going to take my time with this. 2-3 streams, it won't bother me at all. I've decided to build the XV01 next. The Lancia Delta. I'm going to build that next. I have the bearings, and so I'll build that probably starting next week. I've been kind of busy this past weekend and this whole week. I've had extra things to do, so I wasn't able to stream every day or yesterday. I didn't do much for the 4th, and it was tragic to see everything that's going on in the world. But that's a different kind of stream. I am not that kind of stream. Let's see. So, yikes. I love these. These are like the quintessential Tamiya kit. I mean, this if I can like have these stickers on a real car and a 101 car, it'd be pretty cool. Or have this like painted on the wall. I think it'd be really cool. All right, so again, let's take a look here. Where do we start? We're going to start with, I might need my glasses. Where's 1? I see 13. I see 6, 5. I don't see 1 here. Is it up here? Out here. Is it up front? Where the heck is number 1? These are 40s. Clips for your car. Yeah, that'd be cool. Where the heck is 1? I hardly see any single digits. Not in this kit. Oh. So should I start at like 5? Because I don't even see. I don't see like 1, 2, 3 at all. What's 1, 2, 3? There isn't 1, 2, 3. So thanks for the heads up. I would have been here forever. So 5 is this one. So I can choose between the 2. Of course, I'm going to go with the nice one. Let's see. I should be more prepared, but I'm not. I just assume everything is right here. So I don't really think about things when you need them. They're never around. Huh. Seriously. I had that scissors the whole day. Using it the whole day, and then all of a sudden when I need it, it's gone. Okay, just in case, I have these. Seriously, where'd it go? Is it in the drawer? No. Wow. Oh, it's on the ground. Here it is. Oop, fell on the ground. Here we go. So let's get started. I know you didn't do much on the 4th, Sandwich, but how was it? I stayed home. I didn't go anywhere. Honestly, I think whatever COVID is going around right now is pretty darn contagious. I am aware of more people getting it now than the whole 2 years since it started. So I'm actually a little bit afraid to go outside. I stopped wearing a mask when the order first lifted, And now I'm wearing masks again, even though I'm like a minority now of people that wears masks. Let's see. Stay home family was gonna go to a friend's barbecue. We'll leave the kids at home. And you can even drink when they're not there. Even better. Maybe smoke a cigar. Yeah, I haven't done a backyard barbecue for a few years. My friend, who doesn't live too far from me in Azusa, has that pig box. You can roast an entire pig in this little box, and it takes about 8 hours. So he used to do that, and it was just a great time. And I would just bring over a bottle of what's it called, Maker's Mark, and some Romeo and Juliet's, and we have a grand old time. But since COVID started, I don't want to. I don't think he's been hosting it, and even if he does, I'm not sure I want to be around. You have a cooperation problem then. Well, girlfriend probably wanted to go with you and have a drink or two as well. Yep. Haven't been to a party in a while. Stuff I want. If they're going to be miserable, you're going to have to be there with them. I don't know. Sometimes I work on the weekends, so I don't always get to have fun. All right. It doesn't line up anywhere. I'm going to assume it's going to line up right there. Am I right? Yeah, it looks like it. It's going to line up with this line, right? I'm pretty sure. It's pretty cool. You can see my fan working. I didn't tint these windows because you didn't tint them. So I was like, oh, well. You didn't tint them. I won't tint them either. But I should have done it for the Porsche. I think the Porsche needs tinted windows. I think I got it. I think it looks pretty good. I'm not sure. Uh-oh. I put the black line on that line. I didn't know it was the white line right here. Uh-oh. I think a little too late to take it off now. No worries. I'll just trim one of the decals if I have to. I'll just trim the side ones if I have to. So what's next? 6. is going to be the bottom, so it's going to be this one right there. Should be okay. I'll find. Yeah, I find an overlap on the bottom on the side. I care that it's more crooked than. I haven't decided which one I'm going to drive yet. I think I'm only going to drive one. Since this one doesn't have an ESC, it's not going to be one of the contenders. I really think the Neo Fighter would be interesting. Just a two-wheel drive buggy. I think that's going to be fun to slide around in. And I think that's going to be... I think I'll probably use that one. Ooh, almost cut it. I almost cut the window. So 6 is this one right here. Yeah, I'm going to take a look at the resolution here tonight after I transfer it to YouTube. If it's still going to be pretty bad, my next stream when I start the XV01 is going to be back on YouTube, and I'll just use my phone again. Speaking to a drive, I consider buying this slash shocks. That sounds expensive. Oh, it has nice upgrades on it. Okay. What does it have on it? LCG. Don't tell me it's aluminum all over. Metal gears. RPM arms. Elaborate. What does it have? I think aluminum arms are a deal breaker for me. If everything's aluminum, I'd probably pass. But if everything's RPM already, I'll be like, oh, nice. I think aluminum arms are not a good idea on any car. Maybe a drift car, I don't know. Aluminum is a no-go for me. Yep. LCG. Oh, the Pro Track kit. That sounds really familiar. Oh, nice. Proline, decibel, body pose, RPM stuff. Pins in a bulkhead. What does the Pro Track kit do again? I forgot. It sounds something very familiar. It changes to transmission or something. I don't have arms to Google it right now. I really like the LCG. I mean, it really changes the car for the better. That was one of the most fun upgrades it had that I did to my Slash. The body on my Slash two-wheel drive is pretty beat up. I always thought to get a new one. But I'm just so... I just like that black and red one so much that just don't want to get rid of it. I'll probably just mend it one day. Just tape it up or glue it back together a little bit. Maybe put some black paint back on. But I think it needs to be original. Pro track. Arms, knuckles, shocks, towers. Oh, nice. Nice. That sounds like a lot of upgrades for, what was it? 190. Okay. Yeah, for sure. Go for it. Unless you tell me you want to buy a red cat, I'm not going to talk you out of it. And even red cats have some cars are okay, I guess. I kind of like the Gen 8. I kind of like that car. I have Gen 8 axles on one of my portal axles on one of my crawlers behind me. Yeah, 190, sure. You said it doesn't have shocks though. Okay, so shocks are what? $60, $80 for a set of Traxxas shocks, or you're gonna go aftermarket. If you're gonna go aftermarket, it doesn't matter anyway, so you don't even have to count that. I'm just gonna assume that's gonna work because it's never gonna be perfect. High-end parts, aftermarket shock. Also go with Castle. Castle for sure. I think Traxxas and Castles go hand in hand. Castles. I do have a stock set of shocks I could toss on if I wanted to. Oh, nice. Pro lines, shocks, some nice one. Yikes. Why don't you put those Pro lines on the two-wheel drive and then get a new set for the 4x4? It seems like spending money on the 4x4 would be more worthwhile. You're starting with used cars, you know, a used car anyway. Let's see, what's next? Number 7. 7 is this side right here. I don't know, I think differently. Don't necessarily listen to me. Oops. Actually, this curved scissors might be what I need. This cuts totally differently than those other scissors. It's actually kind of odd. Okay. Over $1,200. Peel parts off. Yeah, I get it. I get it. I understand. $1,200 seems a little bit much. But I'm sure you did it over time. That's going to be one of those I know what I have moments if you try to sell it. So I would just hold on to that car and pass it on. Yeah, I was just trying to cut the whole thing out so I can get to number 7. Alrighty. Time goes by really fast when you're streaming for some reason. And of course, 7 years. Never get my money back. It's worth more. Yeah, exactly. I feel that way about some of my cars as well. Although I've been pretty successful. Oh, one guy, get this. I put my Capra up for sale on eBay. And I listed it as is. I made it clear that it was the first gen, not the new one. And gentleman who won the auction didn't ask any questions during the bidding period. He also did not, the other thing he didn't do, so he asked a few questions after. He asked me if I can send the some extra parts with it or something, whatever it came in the box. I just don't have the box anymore. I don't have any of the things he was looking for. So he was like, cool. And I sent it. I packed it well. He got it. And then he says he ran a battery and the transmission gave out. No, first it was the servo wire was too long and it took out the receiver. I'm okay, whatever. Never heard of that happening, but okay, whatever. Then he said, I built the transmission wrong and that all the gears were stripped in the front and he had to spend $50 to replace it. And he sent me this message after the fact, after he had already fixed replaced the receiver and bought the gears to fix the transmission. He's already done all this. And when he emailed me or text messaged me, he didn't ask any questions. He was just stating what he experienced. He didn't ask me for a refund, which I wouldn't have given to him anyway. He didn't show me any pictures. He didn't ask any questions. He just told me what happened, and that was it. So I didn't reply because what am I going to say? As soon as I say I'm sorry, I'm admitting guilt, so I didn't say anything. I called the eBay first. I said, what are my rights here? Because I listed it as is, and obviously I didn't know of those problems. I didn't know that the receiver the servo wire was too short. I didn't know that I built the gears wrong. And he never had to send me any pictures or any receipts or anything like that to show me that indeed there was a problem and then we need to work something out. Never. Then, of course, he leaves me a negative review on eBay, and the only thing I can do is rebut, and it doesn't affect my seller rating, but still, you know, affects my credibility a little bit. But, you know, just the cost of doing business, I guess. I've thinned down the herd quite a bit. I can probably afford to get a few more now. But I have enough kits already. I just need to build them. I think I said last time, I have enough kits to last me the rest of the year, if need be. People shouldn't buy used cars, definitely. Well, he knew enough about the car. You know, it sounded like he knew what he was talking about in terms of the gears and the stuff. It's just, he was just a... maybe he has buyer's remorse. I have no idea why he bothered to email me, message me. I listed it as, if you told me before you bid on it, before you bought it, and say, hey, this is a known issue. Can you take a look? Or warranty that the kit was built correctly and I'm not going to have any problems with the transmission. In which I would have said, no, I can't. I built this back in 2019 and I don't remember a darn thing about it other than I drove it once and I didn't like it and I put it away. It was not, it was kind of like a, I only bought it because it was, you know, a novelty and I wanted it for the content on Instagram. But, you know, I just didn't enjoy the build. And I didn't enjoy the car at all. That's why I sold it. That's why it was that was the first car I listed. Because just the one that was kind of an eyesore. Did not go through a used. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. A used car, you know, check the gear mesh, make sure the shocks have oil in them, you know, things like that. You know, like things that you and I would do for a used car before we run it. You know, just wherever the part, yeah, take, again, like you said, take apart the, at least take a quick look inside the transmission and the diffs, see if there's, you know, enough grease in there. You never know if, you know, what kind of condition it's in until you open it, right? And it's just, everybody has a story. Everybody has a thing. I only ran one battery, this and that. I'm like, what can I do? You didn't show me any pictures. You could be lying as far as I'm concerned. And it's up to you. You can't just tell me, oh, I spent $50 on it. What are you going to do about it? I'm going to say nothing. I didn't tell you to spend $50 on it. I didn't tell you to get a new servo. I didn't tell you to get a new receiver. You did all those things on your own. And what do you want me to do? After the fact. Yeah, exactly. Definitely would do those things. Unless I bought a roller, like you're buying. Well, you're buying a roller with all those upgrades. You probably want to check those anyway. But most of the time, I just take it all apart and rebuild it anyway when I buy a used car. See online for sale on their beat the hell. Yeah, right, sure. Once or twice. In my case, it's actually true. not joking. I really do only play with it once or twice. I did scratch it here and there, though. Capra. Other cars are literally brand new. The guy who bought my Stampede got a great deal. 4-wheel drive Stampede. He only paid $230, including shipping. And he was really happy with it because I packed it like really well. I watched Vintage RC Garage. I watched his video, and I took the body off. I kind of wrapped that separately on its own. Then I took off the shock towers and kind of laid the whole, all the arms flat. It was nice. It's being torn to pieces and gone through yeah, exactly. I don't know what to tell you. People are idiots. 7, 8. Where's 9? Let's see. 9. Here's the back. Subaru. Oh, that one is for the back. Okay, I thought this was also the front and you had a choice. Cool. Okay, I'm going to try to do this one correctly. I had to trim the side ones just now. I don't know if you saw that. I didn't do the overlap thing. I just trimmed it. I don't know what this looks like to people just browsing the makers and craft section category of Twitch. What does it look like I'm doing? If you have no context, it's like, I guess, especially if you were looking for something like crocheting or painting or anything like that, and you run into this. Like, what's that guy with the scissors doing, cutting something that says Subaru? What is that guy doing? Yeah, that's because you and I are guys. I'm saying, like, somebody who was looking for crocheting and painting or whatever. Like, what is that? Yeah, I think there's a lot of model builders on makers and craft category. I've seen Gundam. I've seen I'm pretty sure I've seen a Tamiya car, but not RC. I think we're a totally different breed. I think Tamiya model builders and Tamiya RC guys are two different people. And I think the tank guys, the military guys, are a whole other beast. I mean, those guys get really intense. Man, those guys are really good at building models. I don't have any patience. I could hardly paint the frickin' holiday buggy. Just the arms and the shirt got on my nerves. Just kept getting wrong. Wow. Super zoomed in. Okay, I just realized that all of this is washed out. So let me see. Let me fix this. Well, I don't know if that's better or worse. Okay, here we go. It's gonna be like that. And So you're saying this faint line here matches with that white line. Is that what you're saying? Nice. Yeah, those are intense as well. Warhammer figures. I've seen some of that work. That's also pretty gnarly. I really just don't like doing all that. It's too much. It's too much work. That's what I did, and it worked like it was meant for it. So in my opinion, yes. I think you're right, because if I did it for the front, I wouldn't have to trim the side. So I think I'm going to go with that. Right. Okay. This goes a little bit farther over. This is bigger than the window. Is it here? Is it over? Oh man, I can't get this. I just cannot get this going in the right place perfectly. Let me see. Nope. Like just a hair short. But I know that hair will make a difference across. Okay, there we go. Finally. Alright, that looks a little bit better, I guess. No. Okay. There we go. All right, what's next? 9, 10 is this side. There's 10. It's 12. It's going to be one of these skinny ones. Let me start throwing these away. It's going to be that. Nope. All right, I'm running out of pieces here. Is it this one? No. I am running out of pieces to look for. Oh, it's right here. Where's the other one? 10 is right here. Oh, 11 is over here. Okay. Well, anyway, I need it to clean up anyway. So that's something else. 10 is right here. Did you buy another kit? Know what you're going to buy next yet? Long weekend, there were a lot of sales. AMain, Horizon, both had some pretty decent sales. I didn't buy anything. I was home all. I didn't even go to Rev. I didn't go to Pegasus. I didn't go anywhere this weekend. There were cops everywhere. I mean, which is a good thing. Fourth of July. Oh, what did you buy? Bought something for the kid? Look at sales. Huh. Don't tell me you got a car for your girlfriend. Oh, okay. He's been needing to finish a car. Nice. Did Rev have everything he needed? I don't think I'll be able to do this when I get a little older. I think I'm going to start getting the shakes. And I would have to leave this to a younger person. There's another. The right body, got one that will work for now. Was that on-road car or off-road car? Seems exciting. I don't know, I really like car bodies for some reason. Even though I don't like painting them, I like having them. I like different body types. I'm looking at a Porsche 911 right now. Not that one, obviously. I forgot what year it was, but I'll show you in a second. And I didn't realize Tamiya made one. On-road X-ray. Okay, nice. Well, X-rays, you only pretty much just do a GT body, right? What body was he looking for? I mean, it's really just protoform, if anything. You know, you're not going to put a Subaru Brat on an X-ray. Although Bitty Design makes nice bodies. GT body, but wasn't the correct one. Okay. I really do like the Bitty Design bodies. You know, they're not licensed like Lamborghini or whatever, but you know, they look just like a Huracan. You know, I really like their bodies. Tamiya GT body. Oh, okay. Okay. Was it the Nissan? I think I only know of one GT. Was it the red one? Red and black one? Well, I know it wasn't painted, but was it a Nissan? What is this? Let me show you. Okay, that's not good. So, Exotech. Porsche. Tech. I really like this. And then Tamiya. Okay, so it's these two. Let me grab this. AMain. No, that's Tamiya. Or C-Mart. AMain had at one point. Let me see. Nope. I guess they ran out. So it's these two right here. Let me switch over. Let's see. Webcam. This one? Nope. Did I get rid of it? I think I got rid of it. Let's see. Screen capture, color, browser source. No. Shouldn't be doing this live, but let's see, media source. Let's try media source. No, that's not it. Screen capture. Display capture is what it is. Okay. Alrighty. And how come I don't get to choose? Okay, never mind. Never mind. It is the Exotech Racing Stuttgart 911 clear body. It's a 911 with a huge wing. And that's the one I like. But then there's also a Tamiya Porsche 911 Carrera. And I think that Carrera is the silver and orange martini body, which I already have. So actually, I think I answered my own question. I think I'm going to get the Exotech. It's a 225, so this is a M chassis size body. Geez, I really... Hold on, let me try again, because I really want to show you. Oh, I have the Raikiri. I have that body. That's... Yeah, that's not... It's a good-looking body, but it's not like a traditional GT body. But heck... Okay, here it is. How about now? Did I mess it up? Drop frames. I'm getting a lot of drop frames. Did I come back? I hope. Okay, good. Hey, I moved the chat over here somehow. Not supposed to be there. Anyway, let's continue. So, I cut it out. Where did I put it? Half of this stream is just me looking for stuff. Okay, hold on. Oh, here it is. Appreciate you hanging out with me. I don't know who the other viewer is. It's probably me. Yeah, it's me, because I have it behind me. I have it on. So it's just our private little party. I think I mentioned it last time. One of the reasons why I want to go back to Yahoo YouTube streaming is because I already have a built-in audience there. I already have subscribers. But funny thing is, when after the stream is finished and I push these streams to YouTube, people watch them. I don't understand. Thank you for watching them, but I honestly, on the stream, there's some interaction, there's this and that. Sometimes, I don't start for like 2-3 minutes and you're just watching dead air. I mean, you can fast forward, but it's kind of awkward. The reason that I started streaming is because I got tired of post-production. I don't have much time. But I think I'm going to unbox the XV01 separately and make an actual video out of that. I'm not going to do the voiceover. I'm just going to do it live. And then put that out on YouTube like Monday morning. And then start the kit on YouTube stream Monday evening. You have to watch it, yeah. But it's literally just, a lot of times it's just me and you chatting. And people watch it. I don't understand. I guess they want to, I mean, I am building something. I mean, I guess if you put it on mute, you're still watching someone build something, but. I mean, you know what we talk about. Nothing exciting. It's not a just chatting channel. Like last time I stepped away to go look for something. They're there for another 30 seconds. People stayed and watched that, I guess. It's funny. It's cool that the internet, internet's, 40 years old by now? It's cool that it brings everybody together worldwide. I mean, you got people across the world watching, connecting. It's pretty cool. And we all have a shared interest. Did you check out the little track at Rev, the one that's right next to the hobby shop? Kind of like right in front on the street. Did you see that track? Yeah, the tiny dirt one. I make a lot of videos. Well, not a lot. I've made several videos there. I kind of like that place. Trim this a little bit. It's not in the best of shape, and it's not like super challenging or anything. But you know, if you take your like what do they call it? 18th scale, like one of the smaller, those new smaller, the buggy, whatever it's called, the one that just came out, the vintage one, the Kyosho. Is it Kyosho or Losi? I forgot. I think it's Losi. Those things are pretty cool there. They work really well. And I trimmed this a little bit too much. Right, mini Z buggy would be cool. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah. I ran the TT-02B. I made all kinds of videos there with the 110 Tamiyas, and they seem to work okay. But I think that, yeah, for sure that track is definitely for small scale. I use it for 110 because that's the only place I have. I don't have Pegasus anymore. Pegasus was perfect for 110 off-road. The track was, you know, full size, but it didn't have huge jumps, so it was perfect for 110. It still had some jumps, so I can get some good, like, mid-air shots. Yeah, that was, I'm gonna miss that place. It's gone forever. What's that line from The Office? I wish I knew it was the good old days before the good old days were over. I don't know the exact quote, but that's true. I try to appreciate where I am right now and some of the cool things I get to do, and then hopefully when I look back on it, I'll say that was cool, and I realized it. Like, I think doing this is cool. I think being able to do this streaming-wise, making content with it, I think it's cool. I wish I could make a living out of it, but probably not for another 5 to 7 years before it can replace my income. 13's this window right here. That's if I continue. If I stop, that would be it. If I continue, I may be able to make enough to support myself. Did you see this? I painted this the wrong color. It's supposed to be semi-gloss black. I wasn't paying attention. I just assumed it was going to be body color, so I got that wrong. Is this 12? Is this 13? This 17. Where is 13? Oh, 13 is this one. It's just the top frame. I see. Still repaint. Yeah, I know. I just, you have no idea how much I hate the brush. The holiday buggy, the interior looked so good, just matte black. I sprayed it, it looked great. And then as soon as I started painting the figurine, started painting the driver, I messed up a little bit and I have to go back and brush on the black, and then it totally smeared it. Totally ruined it. It's not the same color, not the same finish. Completely ruined it. I was just sad. But I also said forget it. I'm not going to bother. Yeah. I had to clean up a little bit of over paint. I should have painted the flesh and the shirt as well, but I already had. But masking it was the bigger problem. But I already had the flesh paint in the bottle, in the X little bottles, and I had the white as well, the flat white as well. It was interesting to brush out, to break out the. No, I did use liquid mask, and I just couldn't get the details. I'm sure it's a skill problem. It's not a liquid mask problem. It's a skill problem. It's just, you know, I can't be as good as others I see on the internet, of course. The only thing I can be better is what I did last time. And I think I did slightly better than what I did last time. I still have a Wild Willy body that I need to put together. That's going to be interesting. But for sure, I'm going to try to spray everything that I can. I think it also depends on the color for some reason. Like the paint. Oh, you know what? No, I'm wrong. It's the spray. It's paint. Spray paint is so much better than brush. I've seen people do brush paint that is just as good as spray paint, but I'm not able to. That is not me. I hope the other side doesn't have the... Okay, good, because there's a mirror there. So it's like this. Okay. Yeah, that's cool, because the mirror's there. That wouldn't have worked if there was one. Okay, so I'm going to assume this line goes over kind of this round bead right here, right? It doesn't go on the clear part. It kind of goes above it. That's what it feels like. Okay, well, other than the end there, the rest of it looks pretty good. I didn't press down on the end here, so it should be easy to remove and fix. Indeed. Alrighty. I didn't follow numerical order at all. I just didn't order. That made sense to me. Yeah. No harm, no foul. Only when there's overlap you have to worry. but so far there's no overlap. Like not one sticker have to go before the other. So that was 13, right? Let's see, 14 is this side. And it's this one right here. 14 is the bottom of this window. Yeah, again, I don't think I'm going to get half done this stream. I think I'm only going to get maybe a third. That's how slow this goes. That's just the way it is. I think if I pre-trimmed everything, it would go much faster, of course. But I will do that for tomorrow's stream. I'll cut some of these during the day, and then I'll put them on in the evening. This I should have used a knife because it would have been easier with the knife. Okay. Let's see, where does it start? Where does it end? It probably starts, it's gonna start right there. Okay. 15. Back window. Interesting. So it would be this one. Is it? $15. Yeah, it is. It's this side. Let's see. I think the XV01 is going to be interesting. It's another rally car, belt driven. Be interesting to bring out the MF01 and compare that, and also the TT-02, of course. Compare all three cars. I haven't watched any of the videos of other people who've compared the cars several years ago. So I have no idea which one is better. I can tell you the XV01 is a lot more expensive than the TT-02. And I hope that it is a better performing car, because at nearly $300, it better be much better than a TT-02. That's $100 less. Cost is not the only guide, but you are paying for something. Unless you're buying X-Ray, then if you're buying X-Ray, then it's just the name. And of course, it's better quality. You're paying for a European product. Just like Mugen and Yokomo, you're going to pay more. I really like Team Yokomo, though. I mean, I wish their cars were a little bit more popular here. Because I would drive a BD10 in no time. I mean, I would not hesitate to build a BD10. I like the way Yokomos come together. There's a giant bubble right here. Please come out. That's okay. Shouldn't have peeled that off. Like you said, it would ruin it, and it did. No big deal. I will live. $14, 13. How come I didn't do this? I didn't do that part. I skipped one. There you go. 14's right there. Let's cut this whole thing out. Put this away. I don't want to stab myself. Let's see. Is this a straight line? This is a straight line. Going to use a knife instead, so I don't have to do this for 2 hours. Oops, I cut the bottom of the turn signal there, but that's all right. It just took a little bit off the end. That is my fault for not checking. Well, for a knife, I didn't do a very good job. This is worse than doing it with a pair of scissors. I missed the line completely. Okay, let's see. Okay, very cool. 15, 17. 17 should be this window over here. Oh, we're 16, by the way. 16. 14, 17. I skipped. There's 13, 14. I know I did 15 already. 15. Oh, 16 is this top trim right here. There's the mirror. Put that aside. I don't lose that. So, oh, this way. Hold on. 14, 16. Oh, it starts from down here. Okay, that makes sense. I think it'll be easier to start down here. Hey, if you're watching this, say hello. Thanks for watching my stream. I am putting the final touches on a Tamiya TT-02 Subaru RC car kit, as you can see. And this is pretty much the last step of the whole kit. I've already built the chassis in previous streams, and now I'm just basically decorating the body. And I'm having a little hard time placing these decals sometimes, but it won't stop me. So if you're new watching, I'd appreciate it if you said hello, follow if you're interested in what I'm doing, and tell me where you're from. I'm just curious. Who is watching a Tamiya RC stream in the evening? Thanks. That is wrong. Okay, and then 17 is the back window finally. And let's see. Okay, what else? I feel like there's one more line that I need to put down, and I can't figure out where it goes. Because there is still this line right here. 18. Where's 18? Let's see. 18 is this line right here. Interesting. There is a line that goes on the roof that connects these two. Cool. Yeah, that's cool. I didn't know this was there. Very subtle. I think after this piece, I'll do the other side. I think I'm going to call it there because I think that'll be a good place. Just finish all the windows. And then I can move on to other things tomorrow. There we go. Oops. Huh. There must be at least a little bit overlap. Okay. Meters. Oh no, it fell already. Let's see if I can dig this back up. That's pretty good. All right. To the other side. If I can find it. Oh, there it is. Put this over here so I don't lose those. Same with these. Have you watched videos of this car in action, like the real one, the 1-to-1 in rally races? I've seen the newer WRX with this same body, this same livery race a Red Bull car, actually. I think it was Red Bull Fiesta. And it looks really nice. It looks pretty cool. Oh, you have seen Burns drive this. Nice. That's cool. There isn't much that kind of stuff on TV. Was it a track? The one I watched was a track race. It was just 1v1 on a track. Did you watch it in like a mountain slalom? Not a slalom, but a climb. You know what I'm talking about? Those rally, like real rally races. They go through some village in Europe. Ah, it's on YouTube as well. Okay. I'll check it out. I just haven't seen it yet. I saw, just by happenstance, I saw the newer WRX in a race today. Could have been Instagram, I don't know. Rally's only racing I actually like watching. Cool. There isn't much racing on TV. Well, I don't watch that much TV. I like the Festival of Speed. I don't know if you know what that is. That's always pretty cool, I think. There's time trials on this like short little course somewhere in England, I think. South of London, if I remember correctly. Commander Tango, I think, lives not too far from it. I think if you Googled it and you saw like a short clip, you'll recognize it. You'll be, oh, okay, it's that. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Basically, just time trials with all kinds of different cars, which is the funny part. They have some classic cars, and then they have the super, super fast car. I think this year the record was just broken. It's going to be too long. I'm going to trim this. I wasn't able to trim it. And it's going to overlap too much. Cool, cool, cool. Really cool looking body so far. Any idea what that is? The red dots? No idea. So I have the sides, front, and rear windows done. Been fun so far. I still have a lot to go. But I think these are going to be easier. They're not lines. I think these big ones are going to be much easier to lay down. All right. So I'm going to cut it short a little bit early, not too, like 10 minutes early than 2 hours. I am going to continue this tomorrow, same bat time, same bat channel. I don't know if you're old enough to have heard that before, but that's I'm not old enough to watch it like when it first came out. I just watched reruns of the old Batman with Adam West. I actually enjoyed those. They were pretty entertaining. All right. So thank you, Sandwich, for joining me once again. If you're watching this on YouTube and you're watching all the way to the end, thank you. Consider subscribing, consider following my channel. And I'll finish this. I should be able to finish this tomorrow. And then I'll do an unboxing of the XV01. And then we'll start building that. Thank you, Sandwich. Thank you. I'm sure you did a better job painting and putting it on. But thank you. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys. I'll see you tomorrow night. Good night.